In this video, we're going to earn the Platinum Trophy for Mafia, the Definitive Edition. Now, I'm certain that most people who know about the Mafia series started with Mafia 2, released in 2010. The Definitive Edition is a remake of the original game that released in 2002, so I assume many of you have never played this. Because of this, I'm not going to show any spoilers, as I don't want to deprive anyone of experiencing this incredible story firsthand. If you're in need of a 10 to 15 hour single player game with an incredible story, look no further than this absolute masterpiece. I cannot recommend it more highly. As far as I'm aware, the only differences between the original game and this remake are a few dialogue changes. I'm pretty sure the story is more or less the exact same, and of course the main change is the graphical upgrade. In terms of a trophy list, it's incredibly straightforward. There's 43 in total, excluding the platinum, and 22 of them are for completing story missions. The rest are for collectibles and some miscellaneous ones here and there. There's a chapter select and a free roam after the story, so there are no missable trophies. Now, there is a difficulty-related trophy requiring you to finish the game on classic difficulty. With this difficulty comes a few caveats. You can only naturally heal up to a maximum of 20% of your health. Enemies obviously hit a lot harder as well as you take more damage. The one big thing is reloading your gun removes all of the ammo in the magazine, so if you have 30 bullets left in your Tommy gun and reload, say goodbye to those bullets. This is all really manageable stuff, and the combat is not that difficult as you can abuse the aim assist when you peek out of cover. The aim assist is very strong in this game and it feels like you have an aimbot most of the time. The real challenge with this difficulty is the driving. All driving assistance is turned off, so it feels like you're constantly running in an egg and spoon race, except the egg is a giant beach ball and the spoon is a cotton bud. You may be thinking to yourself, how bad can the driving really be? Don't you worry about that. We'll get to that later and you'll find out why this game has been given a 6 out of 10 difficulty rating. We begin the game as Tommy Angelo, a taxi driver in 1930 Chicago, and the game wastes no time in letting me know the difficulty that we're playing on as I struggle to make it through the first mission. After some raging, we finally complete the first mission as well as the second mission and earn their respective trophies. We earn our next 3 trophies for encountering the first types of some of the 167 collectibles, some of which can only be found in certain missions. These range from cigarette cards, to comic books, to cars, and another that we'll talk about later. And just like that, we reach Chapter 5, the most infamous mission on Classic difficulty, the racing mission. So not only do you have to survive for 3 laps, but you must also win the race from starting in last position. Oh, piss. That's okay, we can recover. Oh, no we can't. Here we can. If you spin out, just honestly give up. There's no point in continuing the race after this. I have no idea what I was thinking. In order to stand a chance at winning, you need to be in at least 8th place by the end of the first lap.
What? You're no good!
No! Oh my god! Oh, fuck off. Oh, for sake! So yeah, as you can see, it's a struggle to say the least. I spent about an hour and a half at this point, and this is my closest attempt. That corner sucks. Come on, there we go. Can nick second off this. But I'm definitely gonna fuck up first. No, what? Oh my fuck off. Oh. Right, minus a disaster in the final turn. We've got this. Go, 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 go. No, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Okay. Blue shell him, blue shell. No, no, no. Oh, thank God. Fuck you.
Says moo and the chicken says quack.
Now with the race complete, we take our drunk companion to a hotel before we finish up the rest of the mission for another trophy.
Girls, it's me, Paulie.
After a few more missions, and arguably one of the coldest lines of dialogue in a video game. I said I wasn't going to do spoilers, but I will show this bit of dialogue, so skip ahead if you don't want to be spoiled.
You scared then? Good. Don't you ever forget how it feels to be this scared. To know you're just one twitch away from a hole in the ground. Because if you ever show your face in this town again, they're gonna find you with 2 in the head.
We encounter the final type of collectible I mentioned earlier, the mystery fox. There's 50 of these sneaky bastards throughout the game. 5 of them are hidden throughout missions, the rest are in free roam, so make sure you're paying attention to which mission you're in. You don't want to be going back through and replaying a mission, especially chapter 13, which includes a lengthy driving section which leads into a stealth section at the beginning. We earn our first miscellaneous trophy for lockpicking 5 cars, and another for having 15 cars in our garage, or garage. We complete even more missions, before earning our next miscellaneous trophy for losing a 5-star wanted level. This can easily be done by re-entering the sewers right after the end of the prison mission. And next up, the final 4 missions of the game. And naturally, we earn the trophy for completing the game on any difficulty, as well as for completing it on classic difficulty. Overall, this is a fantastic story that really makes you feel like a taxi driver in 1930s America. Nah, but in all seriousness, this is an incredible game all around. The tone of the story, the dialogue, and the graphics are all fantastic. I hope for those who played the original game in 2002, this exceeded expectations, as I know it did for me. I was no way expecting to fall in love with this game as much as I did. Unfortunately though, because we are earning the Platinum Trophy, my love becomes slightly tainted due to how tedious these collectibles are to find. After completing the story, we'd only managed to find about 1/3 of them. Thankfully though, we can track what we've found on the collection screen, and I'd missed about 10 in the story. The rest we need to enter free roam and collect. Just look how many there are. There's no fast travel in this game either, so you've got to drive all the way out to the sticks to find some of these. I implore you though to pay attention on chapter 10 when you have to go to the airport. Make sure that you get all the collectibles that are inside. The tailing section is terrible and it takes like 5 minutes. There's no checkpoints if you mess up, so it forces you to restart. The AI driving is abysmal and the car you're tailing won't move around traffic if there's a pileup or there's a loading truck that's pulled up on the side. With that out of the way though, let's get back to some of these trophies by finding our first hidden car, of which there are 5. We earn our next 2 for paying a fine to the police, and then doing the exact opposite and resisting arrest. Next up is for collecting all of these cigarette cards, the Gangsters Monthly comic books, and all 80 magazines, which then subsequently earns us a trophy for completing the entire collection page. Now for the trophy Motor Museum. I'd misread this and thought I needed to collect all 39 vehicles in the game. Thankfully, you only need 30, 5 of which can be found from the hidden cars, which also earns us another trophy. To collect a vehicle, all you have to do is sit in the driver's seat for a few seconds, and then it gets automatically added to your garage. Most vehicles are earned through the story, but you do have to go out your way to collect a few of them. Some are easier to find than others, and some are locked behind side missions that require you to complete an event in that car in order to unlock it. Both side missions I chose were just incredibly annoying, so I hope they're not all like this. The first one was called Betty. In this mission, you need to drive to the other side of the island to a mechanic within 3 minutes. Okay, this doesn't sound too bad. Wrong. The car is broken and drinks up fuel like crazy. To make it to that mechanic, you need to stop at gas stations along the way to fuel up, whilst the timer continues to tick. Until playing this mission, I didn't even realize fuel was an actual function in this game. And the other mission was called Electric Trick Track. That took me way too long to record. There's nothing hard about this, it's just way too long. I think it's like 7 minutes. You have a minute on the clock to make it to the end, and each checkpoint you drive through adds more time. However, you can't see which checkpoint is up next, so you aren't ready when you need to make a turn, and the checkpoint itself is a transparent bubble, unlike in most games where it's like a giant yellow circle or something. So you can barely see it when you're traveling 100 miles an hour. Regardless, completing this was enough to earn us 30 vehicles and the trophy. Up to this point, we'd collected most of the mystery foxes scattered around the map, some more annoying than others. I did appreciate there was this Assassin's Creed Easter egg after I failed to get this one on the ledge. I knew the one we'd missed was in chapter 15, so when I saw that we had 49 out of 50, I was buzzing, as I didn't have to scour around looking for one that I didn't know I'd missed. And for the last 2 trophies, all we have to do is reach 50 miles an hour with the slowest car in the game, the Bolt Ace. This can easily be done by driving downhill on the main bridge. And then finally, for performing a wheelie on a motorbike for 3 seconds, I didn't even know you could do this. All in all, pretty easy platinum. As always, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out one of my other videos that YouTube has recommended to you. And if there's anything you want to see me platinum next, leave it in the comments below.